The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. Never spend your money before you have earned it. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action according to our will within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. A Bill of Rights is what the people are entitled to against every government, and what no just government should refuse, or rest on inference. One man with courage is a majority. No occupation is so delightful to me as the culture of the earth, and no culture comparable to that of the garden. He who knows nothing is closer to the truth than he whose mind is filled with falsehoods and errors. Leave all the afternoon for exercise and recreation, which are as necessary as reading. I will rather say more necessary, because health is worth more than learning. I am mortified to be told that, in the United States of America, the sale of a book can become a subject of inquiry, and of criminal inquiry too. It is incumbent on every generation to pay its own debts as it goes. A principle which, if acted on, would save one-half the wars of the world. In matters of style, swim with the current; in matters of principle, stand like a rock. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. Question with boldness even the existence of a God, because, if there be one, he must more approve of the homage of reason, than that of blindfolded fear. Sometimes it is said that man cannot be trusted with the government of himself. Can he, then, be trusted with the government of others? Or have we found angels in the form of kings to govern him? Let history answer this question. Money, not morality, is the principal commerce of civilized nations. Experience hath shown that even under the best forms of government those entrusted with power have, in time, and by slow operations, perverted it into tyranny. How much pain they have cost us, the evils which have never happened. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. It is neither wealth nor splendor, but tranquility and occupation which give you happiness. Don't talk about what you have done or what you are going to do. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason to whatever results they led, and bearding every authority which stood in their way. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason to whatever results they led, and bearding every authority which stood in their way. The Republican is the only form of government which is not eternally at open or secret war with the rights of mankind. I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever. I have sworn upon the altar of God, eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. Walking is the best possible exercise. Habituate yourself to walk very far. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. A wise and frugal government, which shall restrain men from injuring one another, shall leave them otherwise free to regulate their own pursuits of industry and improvement, and shall not take from the mouth of labor the bread it has earned. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action according to our will within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. I do not add, within the limits of the law, because law is often but the tyrant's will, and always so when it violates the rights of the individual. Rightful liberty is unobstructed action according to our will within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. I do not add, within the limits of the law, because law is often but the tyrant's will, and always so when it violates the rights of the individual. A Bill of Rights is what the people are entitled to against every government, and what no just government should refuse, or rest on inference. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty.